yeah, let's drink some coffee because it's good. Fuyu Manatee. Okay, so let's get going with the second article that I felt like talking about today. It's, as I said, it's about this beautiful anime that I never heard about before, Onimetsu no Ha. It's a really interesting topic because I'm not entirely sure, but if I'm not mistaken, Ha is actually like the basic pronunciation for the kanji that they use in this one. Fact-checking myself is great because I nearly said something entirely stupid in this video. I'm great I didn't. It's what happened here in this article is that they took the more basic reading, like the more everyday reading for like the given kanjis. So they took the kanji for Oni, which means like demon, devil, ogre, or whatever you want to take it as. It's really hard to translate it properly because it's like a really Japanese term for their own demon, sort of mythological beasts. And like the kun reading for it is Oni, right? And the on reading for it is Ki. At least one of the readings is Ki. And when you make compound words in kanji, they usually take, at least for one of the words, they take the on reading more often than not. And in this case, they took, I think both of them are the kun readings. I might have screwed that one up. The end part for Ha, as it says, is actually, it has multiple readings and one of them is Ha, and which means blade, I think, in itself. And Yaiba is the other more traditional reading, I think, like the more Japanese reading for it. So as well a kunyomi or kun reading. And in the anime, they actually took that. Yeah, so in the titling of the anime and the manga, they took the Yaiba reading for it because, frankly, it just sounds way better. Like, would you rather read Kimetsu no Ha or Kimetsu no Yaiba? And other than that, the meanings as well. They play in as well, like which word would you use as a standalone word and which word wouldn't you use as a standalone word. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's read it. So the title is, I'm gonna correct the furigana, which is like the hiragana, or like written above a kanji, which indicates the reading of it. I'm sorry I did not mention that so far. If you're not familiar with it, it's like super common, especially in manga, to have it. So if you buy like Shonen Jump and you're not familiar with it, like yeah, if you don't feel comfortable enough in reading manga in Japan, then go ahead and buy Shonen Jump because you don't actually have to read the kanji most of the time because they have furigana over all of the kanji, most of it, anyways. 鬼滅の刃アニメ制作会社を約1億4000万円脱税の疑いで告発. That's some beautiful things going on there. I don't even know what that said. Like this is like the difference in like difficulty. I get like some parts, like some bits of it. Obviously, I do understand Kimetsu no Yaiba is Demon Slayer. Anime obviously is anime. I'm sorry, that's not how it's pronounced in Japanese. It's not anime. I'm sorry to break your dreams, weebs out there.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm sorry. Yeah, I get Kaisha, I get 1億4000万円, I get kind of, I think I kind of know what kokuhatsu probably means. Just by looking at the kanji, something like, I'm thinking of the word right now in English. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment! Okay, I can't remember the I can't remember the word. I'm actually gonna cheat here and just check if it's that. Complaint? Persecution? Persecution. I can't remember. Prosecution? It's a complaint! I definitely did not think it was this. Oh, I can kind of understand why. That's not what I expected here. That's great. So let's get back to this and actually check it. Like, Jesus. Alright, so Seisaku is some sort of production, I think. It's probably like anime Seisaku Kaisha is probably like, it probably means something like anime production company. Is what I'm thinking. Of course, I'm not gonna check anime and Kaisha because I know those. I'm gonna check Seisaku, which is production. Surprise! It means anime studio. Probably. So anime Seisaku Kaisha, I guess we can translate like safely as anime production company or anime studio. I think production company would be easier because that's like what it means word by word. I don't know if Seisaku Kaisha together means studio or something like that. Probably means because it kind of makes sense. Actually, I think we can check it that way as well. So if we highlight, I can highlight on the phone. Production company. Either way, still means what I think it means. So, yeah. Now yaku, I never know that one. I see that all the time. Yeah, approximate. So approximately, as an adverb, as a noun, it means a promise, like in yakusoku. Yeah. So yaku 1,400,000 yen is. Oh my god, Japanese numbers, horrible. So 4,000,000 is like 4,000, 10,000. A buttload of money is what I'm gonna translate it as. I'm giving up on it because come on, whoever tries to like legit translate Japanese numbers, because it's almost impossible. Like just keep in mind in Japanese and you'll basically have a standard idea on how much that is. I think it's like a billion. No, actually, probably like 10 billion, 400 million or something like. No, it's 40 million. I'm counting. Yeah, it's about a billion and 40 million, maybe 400 million yen or something like that. Maths is killing me. I can't math. It's just impossible. All right, so that is it, which I actually don't know what it means. I checked earlier how to like actually pronounce it. Oh yeah, tax evasion, we're getting into the good topic. Yay. I actually just saw the kanji at the beginning and I was like, yeah, let's get into this. This is like the best thing to check. I don't think I don't think it is. Let's just like run through this quickly, check some things maybe. Or just leave it at this. I don't really want to read this long about tax evasion. Like, come on, this is long. Like really long, and it's still going. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna read about tax evasion. I'm sorry. Instead, I'd like to. So let's get a little bit into the user interface, because if you don't know how to use it, it's kind of hard to grasp, and I'm still trying to learn how to use it. It's basically like most dictionary apps, but with at least one really useful addition to it, and that is this. Oh my god, I didn't even know you can actually choose. I'm sorry, Aoi. I didn't expect that again. So you can actually choose the voice actor, basically, to pronounce this word for you if you press the speaker button. What do you call that in English? A speaker button. Well, that's gonna do for today. And you can just go between them. Here's Yui. Sounds like a Yui. I can confirm. I know a handful of them. That's Himari. Exact same voice. Ichika. I think they used the same voice actor for all of these. Let's check a guy. There you go. Asahi. My least favorite beer. Fight. That was Asahi. See? His voice was shit. There's Kaito. His voice is definitely better. See? See, it was better. And I am not an advocate for alcohol, but if we talk about it, if we bring up beer, you have to remember to avoid this. It's horrible. And drink this because this is good. What I'm saying. I'm not sponsored. And there's robot. That's sad. Oh well. So if you go through the rest of the user interface, you'll notice that it's like broken into like all these separate parts. The first part is basically just saying what each word means. So you have like your word, and then you have the pronunciation for it if it's in kanji, and after that you have like the group, the word group thing that it belongs to. I'm so bad at English grammar language. Jesus Christ, what am I even going on about? After the confusing bit comes the actually useful bit, because the meaning is there. And if it has multiple meanings, it will be broken down into different groups. And if it has, like, let's say that a word can be a noun or an adverb or an adjective, then it will list all of them. It will list all of the options. So yeah, and all the meanings separately, like you saw with yaku just a moment ago. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. So after the meaning, you get the part with the actual conjugation table, which is, I think, really useful if you're getting into it, because it's quite hard to get like a comprehensive like conjugation table that works well. And just by like first glance at this, it actually probably works better than most of them, because it lists like more than I usually see. I basically never saw prohibition before in a conjugation verb table, which is kind of cool. Prohibition is like a really weird topic in Japanese that no one really teaches, I think. I've never heard that in class before, but I learned it through anime. I'm sorry, I'm a weeb, I guess. So yeah, after this part, you get to the examples, and yeah, they are examples. After that, you get a little bit of a synonym part, which is actually pretty cool. I've never seen that. Like, in most dictionaries, you wouldn't get that. Sometimes you get that in English dictionaries that I usually look up, so that's pretty cool. I've never seen them in any other dictionaries before, and that's pretty good. I really like that. And then you can switch over to like the Japanese bit, where instead of translating into English, confusing times we're living. So this, instead of translating it, why can't I speak?
Surprise. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
So in this Japanese to Japanese bit, it actually doesn't translate it into English, but it translates it into Japanese. And I think that's a really good way to learn a language. Just instead of looking up what the word means in your own language, I think you should learn how the speakers actually think of those words. That's how I learned most of my English, most of my English skills throughout the years, because I never really checked what a word means in Hungarian. I check what the word means in English, and I like to do that with Japanese, but I can't really do that because I don't really have the vocabulary yet. And that's why I think this is a really great option as well, because next to the Japanese English, we have the Japanese just one click away, and I can just compare it, and that is pretty good. I really like it. Alright, so I guess that's gonna be the end for today's video. Thank you very much for staying with me today. If you liked today's video, please go ahead and check out the application. It's gonna be linked in the description. I'm not sponsored, definitely not sponsored. I really hope I will get sponsored by this app, because it's really good. It is really, really good. I don't think I will get a sponsorship though. Well, that's the harsh reality of a starting YouTube channel. But other than that, yeah, other than that, please go ahead and check it out and support the app. It's really great, really useful, and I've really enjoyed using it, to be honest. I really enjoy using it. Basically, every single day, I at least try to read a little bit, and that's just useful. That's just great. That's the sign of a really great app. So if you like the app, if you already checked it out, if you didn't, then please come back to the video and leave a comment after that saying how you enjoyed it, if you did. Or if you didn't want to try it out, then just tell me how you feel. I'm interested. I will reply and I will read every single comment that are to come. And yeah, so please don't forget to leave a like as well. If you like my content so far, please subscribe as well. And share it with your friends, family. So yeah, thank you very much and goodbye.